I'm on the home of Miss Flowers in Bloomington. Now this roof was done about 20 years ago, and I'm noticing really good granulation. So we're not showing bald spots on the roof. I'm not showing cracks on the ridge caps, which tells me that you have plenty more roof left. So I'm walking the whole roof and it looks good. So yeah, good install. Lots of time left. Now I'm going to walk over to the problem areas that we are concerned about and what we're going to include in our consultation. Right here I've drawn an arrow where we feel the moisture could be getting in. These seals around the skylight, it's an original skylight, and now they're failing. And so you can see right here, it's just mud and gunk. So you can see moisture just sitting right here. And we noticed when we were downstairs that the moisture is just collecting right down here. So it's probably coming along this side right here, just collecting. In order for you to have that much moisture in the drywall below, that means it's getting through the underlayment underneath these shingles, getting through the wood, getting through the attic space, and finally showing up as, like, what was it, 50, 80, 100% moisture. That thing is just sponge out. If I step right here on this corner, the whole thing might, I don't know how much good stuff you have underneath here. So we're definitely going to include a sheet of board over here for any wood that we might need, because it's already spongy on the underside. But yeah, this skylight is on its way out. We're going to include that on the consultation. And then over here, this is the cricket. You have a cricket whenever you have a vertical surface joined by a plane going downwards, and in order to allow the water to flow off of the roof, this is where it's going to set. So there's two issues here that I'm concerned about. I'll start over here on this side. Here, I'll take the camera off my head just to show you better, but you see over here, this arrow where it's pointing over here to the corner. So over here, this is just a piece of wood that seems like they put some material on top. And then if you look around, that's all exposed to the elements. So we're gonna get you some wood to close this all out. And then you see this junk right here? This is all just all the runoff from the, see, this is like dirt, and you have dust, which will all slide downhill, but then it'll settle in places like this, crickets and valleys. And so these seams are most likely failing, causing all that moisture to start seeping into the wall on both sides. And now it's getting all the way down the drywall until we see it at the very bottom of that drywall. So we're gonna have to open up this whole cricket area, go up a couple shingles in order to truly patch it. And then right here you can see, I set up a digital microscope so you can see cracks over here. This is another way that the water could be getting in. It could be underneath all this mud. So look at how deep this stuff is. So all this is just sitting muddy, wet soil, just getting into the seams, possibly, and you can even see the staining right there, where it's just eating up whatever this backing is. But right over here, you can see, if you look at my screen, these cracks right here are not small cracks. You can actually get the microscope in there. So all the moisture could also be coming in through the cracks right here of the joint. See, this should be sealed up properly. So by opening this all up, resealing it, putting more wood over here to actually seal it off from the elements, closing it back up, when you're to seal it, you're going to be good to go. So we just have to protect this area from allowing moisture to get all the way down into that drywall and into all those areas in the home that we saw below. So I'll review the consultation with the office, and I'll come inside shortly in order to present to you our options. Talk to you soon.